Hey guys, Lieutenant Dan here with another video on the progress of my painting of all my pieces. For this video, I'm going to be covering what is now going to be called the Commonwealth, which is both Canada and Anzac. So I just laid out all the pieces here that I had been working on this past week. I did get done with them all, and so I thought I would share everything that I accomplished. So let's take a look at some of the first pieces here. So pretty much, I'm looking at the screen here. Every piece on the Anzac side I bought from HBG except for this tank. This is an out-of-the-box tank for I guess that's the same tank as what comes with UK and Canada and all that. So let me just start off with this artillery. I really like this artillery. Was before I was using the out-of-the-box ones, and I didn't really like those, but I found these on HPG, and so you can see, you know, the way that the color that I use for the Commonwealth is a spray paint called Fossil Satin by Rust-Oleum, and then I applied a wash to it using some stuff called by Army Painter called a Quickshade. This kangaroo, I actually did a little modification to it. You know, I was watching G.I. Joe's video, and he bought a 3D printed one from HBG that had a lot more details. The one that I bought did not have that hole there, and the one that G.I. Joe had a hole. And you know, I had some other exterior stuff, but I already had these. I was like, you know, I just didn't want to go out and buy another piece. So I did a little modification on my own. I just drilled with my hand drill, little $12 drill. I created a pilot hole, and then I got a bigger bit out and drilled out the rest. And I think it came out pretty good. So it gives a little more details to it. I really like the effects, or all of the effects that Quickshade applies to the pieces. This one looks a lot more weathered. I don't really like this AAA gun. You know, one is the wheels are not solid like that. I actually looked up on the website, and they're basically 4 wheels, but this makes it look like it's you know, the Fred Flintstone car. But nonetheless, I got these from HBG as well. Everybody knows what this one looks like. So here's that the Aussie soldier. I do like the sculpt, but it is bigger. It needs to be, I don't know, about a head shorter. But it is what it is. So I like how all the details come out. All right, so this transport I got on HPG as well. And those for you who, I don't know if this is the first time you've seen my painted videos. You know, if you haven't used any weathering techniques, I would strongly advise you to think about doing it. It adds so much. It's just a whole nother experience to your game pieces, and you're being able to see them on the screen or see them on the table and things like that. Just really brings out all those details really nice. This is the destroyer. Took me a while to get used to these Anzac pieces. I got caught during the tournament. I didn't. I thought that was. I don't know. I got mixed up. I thought this was like a cruiser or something. The transport. these sculpts are really nice. I like them. And then here is a battleship. I did buy. I did buy just to fill out the set. I think I only bought 2. Yeah. I mean, how many times are you gonna have more than, or how many times are you even gonna have a battleship? But the sculpt looks really nice though. Again, HPG. The aircraft, this fighter, it is specific to the Aussie military, but it's nice. You get the, if you don't use that, then you get the out-of-the-box Spitfire, the UK Spitfire. Here's a TAC bomber. Looks like I need to spray a little more matte finish on it. See how it's kind of shiny? That matte, I use a matte finish, varnish finish on it, so it takes away the shine. Looks like I gotta respray that one. And then here's a bomber. This is man, was this a specific one? I think it is a specific one for that I bought at HPG. I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe this was a UK one. I think it was a HPG one. Anyway, so then I'm not gonna really go over these too much, but this is the Canadian. This is it. All these are out of the box now. So here's just that out of the box battleship. Again, you know how many times you're gonna have a battleship from Canada rolling over. Here's the out of the box cruiser for basically UK. Looks nice. The lighting looks like the piece is more gray. It is a darker, I don't know, it's not gray, but I think the lighting's kind of but it's like I don't know, a tan. I'll show you the spray can here in a second. Here's a sub. Brings out some nice details. I started paying a little bit more attention to, I forgot and didn't do it on some of them, but here's a good example. Like on this battleship, I had watched a video from the Good Captain, and he used these little files. So on each side it has a different grit sandpaper, and then I also bought this one that had a rounded tip. And what I did was, or what he did, what I really liked about it was that he was focused in on removing the mold line. So you know, when you're building the tooling for these molds, there's 2 halves. So basically, they'll build the ship with one half, and then the other half, and they put it together, and they put the plastic in there. And then when they pull the molds apart, it creates this little line. So if you look at all your pieces, you're gonna have that mold line. And for a lot of these pieces from the Commonwealth, I concentrate on removing, so you can see there's not a line right there on the battleship. I did that for the tanks and things like that. So here's like the tank, so there won't be a seam right down the center. Even, you know, you would see one that goes right over the turret, down the gun, and or the barrel. Same case with like the transports, things like that. So it only takes a few seconds, just a couple rubs here and there, and then, you know, that line's gone. But you know, to his point, to his credit, it does add. Here's a great example of you know, these mechs. And I don't really like these mechs because they use these for everything. It's like, okay, but I bought some for the U.S. So that I didn't have to use these for the U.S. They look really cool. And then I think I just have these for Canada only, since I was using these kangaroos for Anzac. So I just like to have you know, different pieces to you know, give the mind something else to look at. But you'll notice on this one, it doesn't have that seam down the center of the top and the hood and things like that. So, you know, it really doesn't take that long. Just rub a little bit of sandpaper on there and off it goes. Here's the artillery. I went ahead and just kept the out of the box for that one as well. You see I painted the tires. That one was kind of tough. Didn't get too circle. I need a little touch up on that one. And then here's the UK guy. So I just left for now, just left the Canadians wearing the shorts. But that Quickshade really brings out all those details that you really can't see if you don't weather your pieces. So, and then here's the Spitfire. Came out pretty nice. Looks like I gotta spray a little bit on that too. Here's the maiden magnet. All right, so and then here's the out of the box tack for Canada, which is the same one. Yeah, yeah, I really need to spray it again. Maybe I forgot to do it on those. Anyway, I really like I'm just kind of blown away with you know, how all these look. This is the first game that I've played. I got a YouTube game going on with the Chaplain, and it's really fun to play with these pieces. So, all right. So just a really quick recap of just the paints. I'm not going to tell you how I did it, but you know, I primed everything with this gray primer. I used this fossil paint, so you can see it's kind of, you know, it does have gray in it, but it's more of a, kind of looks like my wall paint. And then I would use this Quickshade Strong Tone by Army Painter, and I would dilute it down with turpentine, odorless turpentine, to make it more not as strong, so it'll be runnier, if you will. And then to cut down on the shine, I would use this matte varnish anti-shine spray from Army Painter. All right. Okay, well, hey, thanks a lot for watching along, and stay tuned for more painted pieces in the future.